Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Most respected brothers and sisters, welcome to my channel. My name is Asghar and I'm bringing for you a new tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about how to import Adobe Photoshop elements into Adobe Premiere Pro. So my Photoshop interface is open right now, and I would like to tell you, first of all, we should arrange layers in Adobe Photoshop properly and name them properly. Like this one is logo and this one is Suratul Haqqa. These are Islamic icons and Islamic logo, and so this is Suratul Haqqa calligraphy, as you can see, and this one is Suratul Haqqa text, and the underneath this one is background what is on my screen. So I can hide this background. I don't need it to import in Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's dive into Premiere Pro and grab Adobe Photoshop elements in perfect setting. We can also animate Adobe Photoshop layers or elements in Adobe Premiere Pro. Let's jump to the Premiere Pro. This is Adobe Premiere Pro and I'm creating a new project. I'm saving this project into this folder, import Photoshop elements. Hit OK. I have named this file import Photoshop elements. Let's wait few seconds. Before dragging Adobe Photoshop file into Premiere Pro, I would like to tell you that our sequence setting should be same. So I'm creating a new sequence before dragging my Photoshop file. Hit Ctrl N to get a sequence file, and I'm renaming it same. How to import Photoshop elements, and sequence setting of my Photoshop is 1920 by 1080 pixels. If you want to see, I can show you image size. As you can see, this is 1920 by 1080 pixels, and here in our sequence settings we can also see its setting is same. It's 920 by 1080 pixels. Hit OK, and our new sequence is ready and project file is open. So now we can drag and drop our Photoshop file into Premiere Pro. It's importing right now. Now this window pop up and it's asking that do you want to merge all the layers? No, we don't want to merge all the layers. If we merge all the layers, then we not be able to animate each layer. So we will click here to see more options. So here we will see individual layers and click on individual layers. Then here is another option to be noted. This is document size, and another option is layer size. So if we will keep document size, so our layers will be moved in Adobe Premiere Pro as it is, as we can see in Adobe Photoshop. But if we will select layer size, then it will be import as a layer size when I'm clicking on Adobe Photoshop element. As you can see, these points are showing us that this is layer size and this is logo, and you can see this is layer size. So we are not going to import as a layer size, we will import as a document size. So click here, click on document size, then search which layers do you want to import. Here are specific selection, and we can select all. If you want to select all, then you can select all, but I want to select only those options which are enabled in my Photoshop file. So I'm selecting asset 3. Suratul Haqqa, and don't forget to subscribe this line and the Suratul Haqqa text. These 4 options I selected and I am clicking OK. Double click on it. Now we can see these are 4 our visible layers as it was in Photoshop file. So we can import it into timeline. We can drag and drop it into timeline one by one, and you can animate them one by one. It doesn't any matter. I have successfully imported our Photoshop layers as it was in Photoshop file. The next thing, I would like to apply a basic animation to the elements. I'm zooming in my timeline with plus icon, and this is logo. First of all, I want to show my logo. I'm going to FX control and selecting push transition, drag and drop, and I'm stretching its transition. That's it. And the second thing, I want to animate Suratul Haqqa calligraphy. I'm looking for cross dissolve, and I want to show and the next thing, I would like to appear the text of Suratul Haqqa, and here I will again use cross dissolve transition, and in last I would like to show the line of don't forget to subscribe Muslim ko. So here I will again use push transition, and I would like to stretch transition duration. Now let's check it how it's looking. Oh, nice. It was basic animation with transitions. So hope it will help you to import Adobe Photoshop layers into Premiere Pro. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next video or next tutorial, till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.